functioning, so just be aware of the slam button on 0G. And you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident. But just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Okay.
We're the creators of the Midnight Walk,
cozy horror game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish
What's it called?
highway
PS5
riddled
what?
with terrors,
Or PlayStation what?
and random feature.
State of play.
Together with a little friend,
Yeah.
you must outsmart these terrorists and bring back fire to this mad world with hand.
And put the date. The date. It's like they do this thing like quarterly, pretty much, bro. But I swear they just did this shit back in December. It's like February, like it's a little earlier.
You're the caretaker of this little firecracker. I reckon you must be headed for Moon Mountain. Am I right?
Special thanks to Klaus Sonola for that updated look at the Midnight Walk. Up next, a quirky new adventure from Konami.
Konami.
In Darwin's Paradox, you play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use Darwin's natural camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility and save the world from aliens. We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force. Warriors Abyss, a roguelike spin on the Warriors franchise. Descend into hell. Call on powerful allies. And experiment with tons of playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying. A roguelike hell awaits when Warriors Abyss launches on PS5 and PS4 later today.
For whom are you working? I won't forgive you. Prepare yourself!
A PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2, Samurai's Destiny. Capcom is enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality-of-life features, including fine-tuned analog controls. Immerse yourself in Jubei's hard-boiled journey and fight through a world of turmoil alongside trusty allies.
That's my Jubei.
Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny comes to PS4 on May 24th.
What'd you say?
And will be
It's my
available
Jubei.
for pre-order
You what?
later today.
My Jubei.
Your Jubei? What?
Whatever the character's name was, Jubei.
Oh,
she's like Jubei.
oh.
That's my Jubei.
Onimusha.
Oh, my Jubei, yeah.
That's my Bane. That's my Jubei. Capcom. I love Capcom.
Okay, that means it's PC and
Straight raw
PS5.
this is like straight raw graphics, like how the games look. Type shit. Dark Soul vibes. So far.
This is.
Miyamoto? Musashi? Undefeated Sim? I don't know, bro. I feel like it looks good, but then it's gonna be like disappointing. Depends how the combat feels. It looks good.
Oh,
It gives me like Ninja Gaiden vibes. For sure. That shit is fucking fun as fucking good.
maybe it's an expansion of Sekiro or something.
Yeah, I was thinking that's what it looks like.
Oh, this is entirely new.
Who's the developer?
Capcom.
Capcom.
I think they're the publishers. I don't know who. I mean, they might also
Wait,
be the.
did Capcom make Ninja Gaiden? Well, I mean, Capcom,
Metal Gear.
bro, Capcom is a good fighting brand. You feel me? Like it has to be a good.
Look at the chat going insane, bro.
Oh my.
I'm sure of it.
This already came out, but this one I think this is.
This is your hands on your inheritance. The philosopher's legacy. And they're out to kill me as well. What's the story between you and Bruce?
She is like a mother and my master.
The Cobras will take care of you.
Do you hear me, Snake? We are the sons of the boss.
Yo.
A great and terrible fury of being alive. A host of souls.
It's a whole movie. Yeah.
Why'd you come back? There's nothing for you here. Go home. Go back to your boss.
I still have the shadow heart and the legacy. There is nothing greater than this.
We're shooting bullets at an armor fucking. There you go. Snake Eater.
I'm waiting for the deluxe edition to drop or to restock, bro. August 28th. By August, we're already gonna have the whole gaming shit set up so that. Oh, this is new. Okay.
This is
And more.
Oh.
So they're gonna bring back the monkey mode. It's those are pigments. No, it's part of.
August 28th. Damn, that's a minute.
It is, but at least it's this year. You know, it's not next.
That's a good
year.
point.
Yeah.
It is this year.
But like with everything that's dropping too, that might drop this year too. But GTA 6 drops, GG's for everything else. But it's literally GG's for everything else. GTA 6.
Yeah,
They say
you think
they
they're
not.
all planning around GTA 6? Like, to stay
But
away
it's almost
from-
like let's just not. No one wants to
You're
drop
gonna
when
kill your
GTA
game
6
if you
drops.
drop your, yeah. Who's ballsy enough though? I don't know who's gonna be the someone's gonna have to be forced into it. Like,
I think, I think Death Stranding too. Kojima, he might be like, he'll do that shit.
you know,
He'll be
if
like,
you either compete or
Yeah.
you find a spot, like a pocket of time that nobody's.
yeah.
Like, what do you do like that? These are big ass titles. You feel me? Like, this is a big year for them.
This
is,
is not Death Stranding.
It is like part 2, no?
No.
Or it's the same people.
This looks like Death Stranding though,
It's
but
I
like
think it's
the
same
movies. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah. Something hell or devil. Hell is us. There you go. Something hell is us. Yeah.
Rogue Factor. Yo, that looked good as shit. Someone looked like they were inspired by Death Stranding.
It looked like it, right? Where's the?
Oh, this is bad.
Can it be winter all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. You want to know the year? What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand in the dance.
You're not the puppet I was expecting. Who are you?
Especially for fucking what is that shit?
I don't know.
Life of the Lies of Pi. Not the what is it? Pies of what the fuck is that shit? Lies of Pi. Lies of Pi. Yeah.
Beats me out of no idea. It looks good, but if I don't know about it.
But it's like a Soul Storm type. Bro, the main character is basically Timothy Chalamet, bro. Bro, Liza Pi. Liza P. Yeah, it is Pi. I'm
So
sure.
like,
I look like Timothy, bro.
yo, it's perfect for the time right
Yeah,
now.
man,
But
Bro, doesn't
that
do
game
good at
looked
it,
like
too.
a fat. I'm sorry. Fat. What the fuck is this?
The game about that. Oh, shit, bro.
Yo, he's in a dream with the MP5. Look at this.
Oh, shit.
It's like destruction is creation. So cool. Yeah, what the fuck? It's one of those games that try to win awards.
No creation without destruction.
It's like there's kind of the same thing. Explosion of life when something's destroyed, yeah, because when you're destroying something, you're creating space for something new. This is a cool
Kings
concept.
of another, yeah, bro.
This is fire, bro.
Ooh, it's a VR. Damn. Tripping while playing that.
Nah, bro. Crazy.
私の最新作「ドリームオーサーザー」は
Look, the director's freaking.
不快なくして想像がないというテーマ
He's from Asia, bro. You know it's gonna be a
シュ
good
ーティング
game.
ゲームの常識を覆す相手だという
Oh, it's Japanese developers.
武器
They
で
work
傷つ
in
けたり破壊
Japanese
するので
games. Cool.
抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して
Weapon to transform the abstract chaos and
本
materialize the
作
world
では
around you.
ポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用しプレイヤー幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます
What?
今年 PS5 登場予定で
The more you destroy, the more you
一緒にすることができ
create.
ますありがとうございました
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
You thinking this is a freaking ad? I'm really like ready to
Days
skip,
Gone
bro.
Remastered, the definitive version of Ben Studios' post-apocalyptic.
Bro,
open
they
world
remastered
epic
Days
comes to PS5
Gone.
with VRR support and PS5 Pro support.
You think they survive? Like they fix
It
this
also
game?
includes added content like permadeath and speedrun modes, an enhanced photo mode, new
Speedrun
accessibility
modes?
features, and Horde Assault, a survival arcade mode with increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone.
I don't know, bro.
And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4,
I'm finding in the
you can
community if a game is really
digital
good,
version of Days Gone
doesn't matter how
Remastered
bad it
and all
is,
the content and
people will
features
still
for
play it.
$10.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Days Gone Remastered launches on
In Days Gone,
PS5
can you
April
just
25th.
keep running forever and just keep hoarding them and like.
New DLC is coming to Stellar Blade this
The fact that
June.
they're remastering
The
is
sci-fi
crazy.
action game is
If
partnering
everyone
with
went
the
out
House of Victory Nike on a new boss battle, collectible dolls and stickers, plus a new outfit.
Again, I don't run a multi-million-dollar gaming company, so
Damn.
Both the
beats me.
Nike
So.
DLC and the PC version of Stellar
You heard
Blade
that game,
launch
Stellar Blade?
this June.
Baddies
We've got
that
some
just be
great
killing
PlayStation
shit.
Plus
Anime
updates.
baddies,
Starting
you know.
with
We
game
will
catalog
bullshit
titles
that.
starting
Listen
November
up.
18th. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching in a game catalog.
Oh, look at these are
Lost
future
Records,
games.
Bloom and Rage from the creators of Life is Strange.
Jedi, Star
Two
Wars,
girls suffer.
free
See
soon.
everything weird around these parts.
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living through the defining summer of their lives. What begins as a tale of friendship will eventually blend reality, dreams,
Or
and
she's
the
wearing
unknown
the
into a
Chucky
cool
like
timeline
outfit.
journey. The first episode of Lost Records, Bloom and Rage arrives February 18th, with the second episode arriving in April. We're also excited to confirm 2 unique indie titles that will launch in the game catalog later this year. Explore a mysterious mansion in Blueprints, a genre-bending architectural adventure. Every door is a new decision as you build out a sprawling manor with 45 shifting rooms, adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 in the game catalog this spring. Abiotic Factor is a 6-player survival crafting game from Playstack and Deep Field Games. Stranded miles beneath the surface, you and a team of scientists must craft ingenious gear and traps to outwit your enemies and make this bizarre underground complex your new home. Abiotic Factor will be available in game catalog when it launches this summer.
Roblox ass game. It really is, bro. You got 15-years-olds making
Coming
this game
soon
for
are
free,
the
like
first
on
3 Armored Core
Roblox
titles
and
from the original PlayStation. Armored Core,
Call of Duty and
Armored Core
everything on
Project
Roblox for
Attack,
free.
and Armored
Literally.
Core X. Meanwhile, Patapon 3 slides its way into the Classics catalog next week.
Whoa, look, this is PS5. Look,
knows how that world came into being.
that's crazy.
It devoured everything from the past.
What is this?
Only I was left.
Graphics are a W.
That was a fatal mistake.
God.
Heavenly Sword? Nah.
Yo.
It's the aura of the ground pieces. I can sense it.
Everybody's calling them
Just as it was.
woke. State of woke instead of state of play because they're saying that Sony's going woke with a lot of their games now. Everybody's a
That main
female
character,
protagonist,
yeah.
like
Female empowerment. I mean, a lot of females are starting to game now, so it's kind of like
hey,
interesting.
bro, absolutely. Like,
You know,
if it's a good game, it don't matter the
type shit.
You want a game where you can do like your gender or whatever? Play Baldur's Gate. You could be whatever you want in Baldur's Gate. You
I'm
can
not
literally.
gonna pretend like-
You could be a lizard with a 12-inch, you feel me, piece,
The funny thing is, the same people kind of like.
and still be a female. Like you're a female lizard with a 12-inch
You're
piece.
winning.
Like,
You're winning.
like, bro, what?
It's not even fair, bro.
This is your
And you look like that.
Oh, this is an expansion for Forspoken. Man, well, how much you guys gonna charge for this shit? Could it be?
The coral lies not with me. But I will take back everything that belongs to me. Even if the price is my soul.
Okay, bro.
Never mind, that's completely different. Ties on
Like, I don't even know what to. This is just straight cinematic. Who knows if this is the top-down game? Who knows if it's like a dating simulator? Like, no, it'd be like, whoa. Titanfall. No, is this Titan? No. Okay, I was tripping out. It did some Titanfall shit there for a second. I thought this was.
fucking Titanfall.
Just summarizing my core.
So it is Killzone? This game looks bad, so
Deep down in the depths of Vulcan, you must retrieve the Architect's core.
stop trying to make a movie and make a game, bro.
They will spend everything they have to stop us.
All these game developers are trying to be directors now. I don't know.
I will never want to see you hurt. The path we walk.
Oh, actually, the game doesn't look bad. It looks like Borderlands. Metal Eden. Let's see what people
Metal
say.
Eden?
Yeah. It could look good if it like is
Metal.
Yeah. The memory's still a bit blurry.
Build a rocket. One of them.
Remember this. Yes! Showtime! I have these gaps.
Oh nah, bro. Black Ops 1.
This 10-minute window. You made it.
What are the numbers, Mason? The numbers. What do they mean?
It's been decommissioned.
GG, bro. Decommission.
What the hell is happening? This silver point is a piece of my story. All this time you just wanted answers about the tech in your head? Are you kidding me? This thing has ruined my life. I'm the first time you get a fatal error with your tech. Just make it stop! Make it stop!
This looks so bad.
Do what I have to do. This is the only way.
I feel so bad for these people. They put so much time and effort into a game and like, it's just like, I don't know who the fuck.
Hello, I'm Leslie Benzies, director of Mind's Eye, Building Rocket Boy's new action-adventure set in a fictional city of Roundel, where AI and human greed collide to bring Earth to the precipice of collapse. All captured on PlayStation 5 Pro. We're now proud to share some gameplay footage of the explosive combat and high-octane driving that you can expect on PlayStation 5 later this year.
It's definitely gonna sell, bro. It's a single player. It's literally Cyberpunk.
Do what you can. Do not lose her.
Nah, bro. Come on. Explosion. Everything explodes. But watch, you'll never have ammo in the game, so it's like you're just constantly running around like, I can't shoot anybody.
It always comes back to this.
It always.
No, it's not Death Stranding.
Bro, they need to make like a Prince of Persia game. Like, you know,
I think one just came out. I think it was like a remaster of the previous one. So.
they gotta make a new one.
Shit.
So remaster.
What is this?
Is this what it means?
Every time
Outriders? Oblivion?
Atmos words.
I don't know. Actually. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Sorrow? Yeah, bro, shit low-key hard. What the fuck was that? Come back stronger. What? 2026? That game's not coming until 2026.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. We are thrilled to announce that our latest game, Saros, is launching next year on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Saros is the ultimate evolution of the Housemarque gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's award-winning third-person action. You play Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is a powerful enforcer searching for answers on a hostile, shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
Bro, there's nothing about this game online. This is the first time we're hearing about it.
What, bro?
Some of this shit is like the first time we're hearing about. Ever.
Yeah, a lot of this shit is definitely the first time. Yeah, Liza.
The fact that none of this shit got leaked is crazy. No way, that's it. That's a big ass L. This shit is just. No way.
I think that's it, bro.
So we're not getting anything new GTA till 2028.
They wouldn't announce GTA on something like this. I think Rockstar is big enough to just drop some shit. They don't need, PlayStation. And it's not an exclusive either. I think it's gonna be. I think that's it, bro. They should. All right. Some more of the same shit. Let me see.
Oh yeah, this is like PS, like PlayStation exclusive.
Bro, let's see what he's.
Housemarque's not showing up. It's too soon. But damn.
Who is this?
It looks good.
He reacts to.
A lot of good looking.
He was watching the live
games,
stream.
man.
And
Let me
let's see what he thinks. Let's see what he says.
Let me get this out of here.
We're watching him live. Oh, this is live.
Put this on. Hold on one moment, guys. Trying to everything back up here. Okay. Kyle says, hold on, my screen just crashed, or the studio crashed. I'm gonna put out a poll. I'm gonna have you guys rate State of Play.
Bro, I already know what everyone's gonna rate.
No updates on Death Stranding or Ghost of Yote, interestingly enough.
There were a couple good bangers.
I'm a little bit surprised by
Hell is Us or whatever.
Surprised because they're really holding on to those dates, dude. Dude, they're still scared about GTA. That's the funny thing. You can tell they're still scared about GTA.
They're waiting for GTA to drop.
It.
That's really what they're doing.
No Microsoft games either. Not a single Microsoft game. A little bit surprised by that. Jerome, you're saying that was
just
mid?
all
I disagree.
PlayStation stuff, though.
I disagree. Poopy Snoopy, you're saying Sony's getting cooked in other streams? Sad?
Why would they have Xbox? Why would
That's
they?
unfortunate.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought that was
I don't know.
great.
This
I'm
looked
not
like it was
gonna lie, I thought
PlayStation
that was a
exclusive
great state of
vibes.
play. Like, I'm not just trying to say that either. Like, I was expecting to walk out with maybe like 2 or 3 games that I'm excited for.
Yeah, same.
Way more than that. Whiskey Gaming, you're saying imagine the difference if no leaked Metal Gear Delta 8 out of 10. Yeah, that I gotta say I anticipated that was not gonna have the top.
It wasn't leaked for me,
Oh,
but I still
that wasn't
wasn't
gonna
like
have the same
geeking
pop.
about it.
Because it was you're right. I feel
Even
you.
me, you know what I'm saying?
That
Like
was a
even me
solid
knowing
state of
that.
play, dude.
Yeah. Now this
Not
is
knowing
Sony's
it.
plan to drop this Metal Gear shit. With their plan was to drop it here, but this shit they leaked it, bro. They leaked the release date like literally 2 weeks ago.
Basically everything.
So when it leaked and I saw it, I was like, yo, like, cause this is it's extensive gameplay video and everything. But that's cause I'm a Metal Gear bro. Come on,
I know.
You feel me? But so seeing it here, yeah, bro, it's like, damn, if nothing was leaked, and bro, I would have literally probably done, you know, like,
Facts, all
yeah,
that energy from before.
yeah, bro.
Everyone was like, you saw the chat was rolling though.
Yeah, no, but it was like, yo, it's like, bro, we already saw this. You thought it was gonna be something new. It's like, no, this is what fucking leakers. This is their fault. We could have, right now been like, bro, I would have been, but yeah,
Excited.
Maybe that.
Got me not excited.
It's all good.
Interested.
not tripping.
Brandon, you're saying it's just aggravating because this is a 40-minute state of play with basically no Sony first party IP. I'm over it. Dude, they just revealed a new AAA IP.
I thought it was like 1 or 2.
I don't understand. Well, maybe are you talking about because we didn't get updates for Death Stranding and Ghost of Gote? Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I thought there was a
I don't know. We're
second Death
getting a Death
Stranding.
Stranding presentation March 9th.
It
Bauer, you're saying that was a good state of play?
was okay.
I enjoyed it, dude. I'm serious. Like, not every game that was shown. Certainly not every game. I'm not interested in every single title shown. But especially towards the end there, dude. That game from Leslie Benzies, Mind's Eye. That looks pretty good. And the game. What was the name of the game before that? We have Kirby Shaw. He says, finally some new effing IPs. Very pleased with what I saw. Shamel 2014 says, this wasn't good. Too many established games that got ignored. That we haven't heard anything on in over 2+ years of Super Aggro. Well, Shamel, it depends on what you're talking about there. It depends on what you're talking about. Digimon, bro. I don't know. Maybe I just know what to expect with State of Plays now. I do gotta change something in my title though. Let's see. I just have to change that. No marathon. No gummy bears, no marathon. I think the thing is when people go into these shows, and I say this as somebody who has streamed every single State of Play since they've ever been created. Something that seems to be pretty clear to me is that people go in and they create a personal expectation. And if the show doesn't deliver on that personal expectation, then it's not a good show. And that's fine. You know? And if a lot of people have like a similar expectation, it's like I expect this or that. Like, for example, a lot of people were expecting Ghost of Yote. Xbox better? I'ma heart that, bro. Benjamin, I'ma heart that. Xbox better. Xbox better. It's been proven today that Xbox is better. The Genius, you're saying here with the super chat, great show. Anyone complaining gotta be from Xbox Discord. Dope for Housemark. And the chick with the sword look badass. I gotta look over a list of these games, dude, because there's legitimately like at least 6 or more things. Like, listen, the people who are going to say that this show was terrible, I want you to do an exercise, okay? I want you to look over every single game that was shown off, from start to finish, every single game in the list, and I want you to circle games you're interested in playing. And then I want you to tell me what that total is. Okay? That's what I want you to do. That's the exercise. That's your homework. Because if you're not doing that, I don't think you're engaging with these shows the way... I don't think you're engaging with these shows...
That's it.
Before we begin, I just need to say
Let's
that
start
the
an
footage in
online
this
cult
video
called the
was
Twisted Fingers
provided by
game.
Namco, as
I'm
no
just saying that shit.
capture was permitted
Twisted
during
Fingers
the
game?
event.
Twisted
So
Fingers.
unfortunately, some of the
Stop
really
marking all
cool
these
things
games
I
are GG,
talked about
bro.
may not
Are
always
you just gonna
be
go around
perfectly
shooting
represented.
civilians, bro?
Now, on to the preview.
Tragedy must be averted. And for that, I need your help.
Elden Ring Night Reign is not a battle royale. Not that you ever thought it was, but as a former battle royale enjoyer, I can't help but compare the white knuckle moments I get when the storm closes in on me in those last gripping moments of a half-hour-long session of a Fortnite match to the nail-biting bits where I'm desperately trying to outrun the encroaching circle and make it to a life-saving site of grace in Night Reign. PvP elements are completely absent in Night Reign, though not missed one bit. Still, you'll drop into a map with a squad, start from nothing, and spend your time ransacking the map to hopefully power yourself up for the final battle. From the risk-reward moments of looting a church for one more flask charge as the circle closes in, to the wave of sadness you feel when experiencing a devastating loss after taking so much time building yourself up, it's hard not to see the Battle Royale influences. But after 4 hours of playing the upcoming stress test build, I'm ecstatic to report that Night Reign probably won't tarnish the Elden Ring name. When beginning a match, you'll be given a choice to pick one of 4 available classes, though there will be a total of 8 when Night Reign launches. The current options will be the all-arounder Wilder, the speedy glass cannon Duchess, the tanky Guardian, and the magic-wielding Recluse. Each class has its own strengths and weaknesses, of course, but in my time with this build, I found that the most fun class to play was the Duchess, thanks to her powerful abilities and swift and nimble dodges. I also spent some time with Recluse, which was incredibly powerful, but I ran out of FP quite often, and with no FP
What the hell
class,
was the
they
freaking-
aren't in this Elden Ring, she'll
You
definitely
came
be
to show
one
the
of the harder
chicken, bro.
classes
What
to
the
play
fuck? I don't know
effectively.
what this was.
Each class comes equipped with a leveling path, which I'll talk about more in a moment, but more importantly, they all have unique skill and ultimate abilities. The Duchess, for example, has an incredibly powerful skill that repeats the last 1.5 seconds of damage an enemy has just taken, and it has a short cooldown to boot. Also, it's not just your damage, it's everyone's damage. So while you're flipping around the battlefield landing attacks, you're also waiting for huge health spikes to try and capitalize on doubling that damage. It's great stuff. Other skills also match the class's predetermined role. The Wilder can do a blast attack to try to land big damage. The Guardian can create a large shield, both negating damage and reviving fallen allies. While the all the
I hate you, bro.
So while players
You're
may
fucking
double up classes on a run, it's a good idea to talk about team strengths and weaknesses to diversify your group. When starting completely fresh, players will find themselves
Little
A small cutscene will play and everyone will soar over Lindvale, not Limgrave, before landing and beginning their run. A full run of Night Reign lasts around 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how fast you take down the ending bosses. While it's presented as a 3-day cycle, it really boils down to 5 separate phases. Day 1, Night 1, Day 2, Night 2, and the final boss. When day one begins, the map is fully open, and that's when you'll begin exploring and leveling up. Everyone's level 1 at the outset with basic starting gear, save for relics that you're rewarded with at the end of every round that grant you persistent buffs between matches, with better relics being offered for better performances. Once landed, my team always beelined for the first enemy camp we could find for a quick boost of experience to begin leveling up, which was key to defeating stronger foes. From there, you'll decide what your team wants to do by looking at the surrounding area on the map, as it will be littered with points of interest for you to explore. Each point of interest typically comes with predictable rewards. Churches will house a flask charge to increase your overall health potion usage. Castles will feature a mini-boss that drops more powerful gear, and rises, similar to Ronnie's Rise found in the lands between, will present a simple puzzle to solve before entering to find more gear. Just to name a few of many. Where to go in Limb Vale feels kind of overwhelming at first, but the threat of the ever-closing circle will eventually train your brain to keep on the move. Speed is the name of the game during the day cycle, and luckily everything seems to be built around that. For starters, leveling up is as quick as a button press. As I mentioned, each of the 4 network test classes has a predetermined stat upgrade path. So, when you run up to a site of grace to refill your health, FP, and flash charges, you'll also be presented with a leveling menu, which only requires you to press confirm to increase your level. Heck, you may even have enough rooms to level up 3 or 4 times, and with 3 or 4 button presses, you're all done and substantially more powerful. If you have experience in Souls games, the day phases should be a breeze. While searching the map for loot upgrades, I ran into recognizable Elden Ring mobs. My team and I decided to take down a camp, but first we had to fight 3 scattered fire chariots before getting our loot reward. Another time, we climbed to the top of a castle to fight a godskin noble. That should be scary, but with 2 other tarnished by your side, these mobs and bosses go down pretty fast. Moving around is also way faster than in the original Elden Ring. You won't be clawing the controller anymore, since sprinting is moved from circle, or B, to simply clicking the left stick. Sprinting is also about twice as fast as the regular Elden Ring. Fall damage? Nope, none here. Getting down a cliff is easy, and you can even run up walls parkour style, or use spirit springs to get around. Besides just rune hunting to raise your level, you'll also be trying to build a character to take on the night boss. There is no armor, save for shields, in Night Lane. Only 6 weapon slots and 2 amulet slots. How it works is, in typical Elden Ring fashion, you can switch between your left and right hand weapons and shields on the fly, with everything on your person making buffs. For example, let's say you found a reusable dagger with high bleed. If you so choose, this could be the start of a bleed build. Now let's say you take down a boss and you're presented with a few other weapons to choose from, and you spot a spear that increases your status effect buildups. You're not going to use that spear, as you'll want to stick with your dagger, but you'll still benefit from the status effect buildup the spear provides just by having it on your person. Think of it almost like a roguelike. Sometimes the synergy of weapon effects and stat upgrades you'll get will build off each other so well that you'll eventually start melting mobs left and right. Other times you'll want something like a poison build, only to keep getting weapons that increase your MP regeneration longer. Weapons aren't the only rewards either. Oftentimes when looting a boss, you'll get to choose a stat upgrade or a modifier. Some of these are less exciting than others, such as a 10% increase in physical damage. Useful, yes. Exciting, not so much. Other times you'll get something really cool, like a passive power-up that drops a big voice-breaking lightning strike every time you dodge, or an enemy slowing frost nova every time you begin to sprint. You can work these into your build for some powerful combinations. While the you pretty close to get his part, it's the night bosses that serve as a real skill check. After the circle has closed enough to end the day phase, a minor retreat will appear, signaling that it's time to take on the night boss. Over the hours I played, my team ranged from completely decimating the night boss to barely scraping by. If someone goes down, you'll revive that person by simply attacking their downed body. With ever-increasing attacks needed, the more often it drops. Regardless, the way the night one ends will usually inform you on how the rest of the run will go. I've seen teams come back from barely scraping by the night one boss, but if that boss is tough, you're likely behind in your leveling, and you'll have an uphill battle ahead of you to have a chance against the night 2 boss. Day 2 begins the same way Day 1 did. You'll once again have a full map to explore to level and find better equipment and power-ups. Occasionally, you'll be invaded by a random Margit the Felloman who will chase you until he dies or he wipes your party. If your team wipes during the day, you'll drop your runes and respawn at the nearest site of grace. You can recover your runes, but the main thing lost here is time, which was wasted fighting an enemy you didn't get a reward from and wasted having to recover your lost runes. If your team wipes during a night boss, it's game over, and you'll need to begin a new run. By the time Night 2 rears its ugly head, it's time for the final skill check. During our playtest, we were met with 2 different night bosses. You'll either be faced with the Centipede Demon, who is tough but feels somewhat manageable, or 3 Sentinel Knights that really suck. In my 6 or 7 full runs of Night Rain, my team was only able to get past Night 2 just once. Finally, Day 3 is incredibly straightforward. There isn't one. Instead, you'll be able to spend your last bit of runes either leveling up or buying consumable items from a vendor, and then you and your team will take on the final boss of the run. As I mentioned before, depending on how far you got in your run, each player will be rewarded with a relic that provides a persistent upgrade for your characters. These can range from simple stat increases to modifiers that will set you on a build path right from the jump. For my preview, this seems to be the only meaningful progression Night Rain has to offer, though I imagine the full game may have more in store for us. Elden Ring Night Rain is a lot of fun. Pulling off victories by the skin of your teeth provides the same sense of accomplishment you felt when taking down some of Elden Ring's toughest foes. The moment a round ended, I couldn't wait to jump back in to see what kind of build I'd get the next time around. And the cheer my team let out when we finally took down that blasted Day 3 boss reminds me why I love the Souls-like genre so much. In its current form, Night Rain could be seen as a little content light. So I'm incredibly interested to see how it shakes out when it releases sometime in 2025. But for now, it's been a few days since I've played Night Rain, and still, it's all I think about. I absolutely can't wait to jump back in for more. For more previews from IGN, make sure to check out our recent hands-on impressions of Dune Awakening and South of Midnight. And for everything else in the world of video games, stick with IGN.
Recently, I got the chance to play Elden Ring Night Rain early at a hands-on preview event hosted in Vegas. In case you missed it, Night Rain is the next game From Software is releasing, and according to them, it's a quote, co-op action survival game. What is it really? It's essentially Elden Ring remixed into an action roguelike for 3 players, where each run sees you fighting enemies and collecting loot in a shrinking Fortnite-esque circle. When the circle fully shrinks, you're forced into a nighttime boss fight. The game has you fighting Elden Ring enemies and bosses, but you'll also encounter bosses from past Dark Souls games occasionally too, like the Nameless King. If you make it to Day 3, you get to fight one of the 8 Night Lord final bosses, and winning here equals a successful run. I was unfortunately not allowed to record my own footage at the event, but I was given 17 minutes of B-roll, showcasing a good chunk of the experience. Now, I do have a lot of opinions about my time playing the game, but first let's go over all the footage in sequential order, as I think it paints a pretty clear picture of what to expect from the gameplay loop. I'll interject with my thoughts along the way, and save some of my bigger opinions or critiques for the end. Each run begins with a short cutscene of your chosen Nightfarers walking toward a cliff before running to catch a lift from a spectral hawk. There will be 8 characters to choose from in the full game, but there are only 4 in the demo, and I'll talk about what each one can do as they appear. Next, you're thrust into the game with an aerial view of the map as you glide down on your hawk, kind of like a Fortnite glider, though you don't have control over where you get to land. The game forces you to drop off in the spot it's chosen near the edge of the map. It's pretty odd that you can't choose where to land or influence the flight of the bird, because I think it'd be pretty fun to have more agency over where to start. But hey, that's just me. Also, the text Day 1 pops up on the screen because, you guessed it, it's Day 1. As I already mentioned, the game is split into 3 days, where you explore during the day and fight a boss at night. Each day is somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes long. I didn't time it, but I'm pretty sure it's within that range. Upon landing, you have a few different choices on where to go. but these players chose to go after the nearest enemy camp, something my group often did as well. This also gives us our first look at Wilder, the strength and dexterity knight, and his grapple hook ability. As you can see, it pulls small enemies closer, but when used on larger ones, Wilder's launch toward them instead. Each character has one unique ability like this that's on a short cooldown. There's normally a big icon at the bottom of the screen that displays the ability and lets you know when it's available to use. Also, this is pointing out the obvious, but it's worth mentioning. This combat is literally Elden Ring. Like the animations, the enemies you're fighting, this is Elden Ring. Ultimately, this makes Night Rain feel like an ambitious fan mod for Elden Ring as opposed to a standalone product. And I don't mean that necessarily as a bad thing, but I do feel compelled to point this out because it's pretty cool to the experience. After clearing the camp, the group runs toward the near site of Grace. This showcases the new Super Sprint, which is basically the normal sprint at double speed. This is mostly used for traversal because the map is big and Torrent's on vacation. You can also use it during combat, but it's tough to pull off because it'll drain your entire stamina bar almost instantly. Anyway, they run up to the site of Grace to replenish their healing flask and level up. You start each run with 3 flasks, and each site of Grace will refill them all. Sites of Grace are also where you can level up using the runes you acquire from enemies and bosses, just like Elden Ring. However, unlike Elden Ring, there isn't a way to pick and choose stats. Instead, you just click the big level up button, and you'll simply be stronger with extra damage, health, and FP. I'm a little mixed on this, as I think it's a missed opportunity to provide the player with a choice on how to build their character, but it does fit the theme of the game, which I want to keep things quick and streamlined. So maybe it's for the best. Regardless, leveling up is important, as the boost in damage from level 1 to level 2 is quite noticeable. More damage means enemies die faster, and in this game, speed is everything. Next, we see the player attack a group of demi-humans, and they do this by throwing a firebomb. So yes, consumables such as firebombs are a thing in Night Rain, and you begin each round with 4 inventory slots to hold different types of consumables. You can also see that the player broke some glowing crates, which drop additional consumables for them to pick up. Between your inventory being very limited and finding plenty of extra consumables, you're heavily encouraged to use these whenever you have a chance. After this, the group encounters a golem, and I believe it counts as a mini-boss. Mini-bosses are scattered across the map, and you'll know you're fighting one because a boss health bar will appear at the bottom of the screen. Upon defeat, the mini-boss will drop a purple soul, and this rewards each player with a choice between 3 upgrades, ranging from a new weapon to a permanent passive boost. Examples of the passives I saw were a slight increase to stamina regen, or a slight increase to damage reduction. And to be clear, all 3 players get their own reward from the 1 purple soul. This next clip showcases the new wall climbing mechanic. When you press jump while sprinting for the wall, your character will automatically run up the wall and then mantle over the ledge. This is sick. It adds an additional layer of verticality to the map. And it can be fun figuring out how to get from point A to point B, since sometimes you have to use the wall climb in slightly creative ways. At the top of this church, the player finds some loot on a body and inside a box. Important to note is that all loot you find like this is classified as community loot, meaning that every member of the team can see it, but only one person can take each item. This is also our first look at the different armaments you can find. Each weapon and shield has a built-in Asher Board, and each spellcasting catalyst has 2 different spells. So yes, in this game, the spells you cast are attached directly to the catalyst. Each armament also comes with a built-in passive effect, such as extra damage on combo finishers, additional item discovery, or HP restoration upon attacks. These are mostly small background bonuses, but what's interesting is that each of these passive effects applies to your character even if the armament isn't actively being used. As long as it's equipped, you get the effects. This means that you always want to have 6 armaments equipped, especially because equip load isn't something you need to worry about in this game. You'll always be fast forwarding. This is also our first look at blue colored loot. This indicates that it's more rare.